What's up, viewers? You're welcome back once again to my YouTube channel. Please, if this is the first time coming across my YouTube channel, please do what to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like this video, comment on this video. If you want me to do any video related to rabbit stuff, just comment, tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it for you. So the question has always been, why are my rabbits dying? So today I'm going to be giving you guys a breakdown on one of the reasons or few reasons why your rabbits do die. You cannot really eliminate death of rabbits like completely in your farm. You might be having one or two rabbits dying from time to time, but having too much rabbit dying, that's what I want to try to explain, like to reduce the death rate in your rabbit farm, reducing the death rate. So today with a little book here that I wrote out some few things that are making your rabbit die. So when I pick one, I will try to explain and talk more about it, the reasons why you do lose some few rabbits, especially your winners. So number one cause of your rabbit kids is cold. That's the number one cause of your rabbit kids. The most delicate period when your little bunnies die is between maybe the few hours after they have given birth. Then also after that few hours after giving birth, the next most delicate period is the weaning stage. The weaning stage is the stage whereby you separate the little kids from their mother. So the few hours after giving birth, the most thing that kills the rabbit is cold. Some few farmers don't use nest boxes for their rabbit to kindle inside, based on maybe they want to reduce the cost, or they don't really want to go into spending in making the nest box. I made a video about making nest box without spending, so you can go to my YouTube channel and check those videos. I made a video about making nest box. You can see my nest box here. I did it on my own. Yours might not be this big, yours might be small, yours might be bigger than this, but this is the one. I did this one by myself. I did a video on how you can make it on your own. So this is the number one thing you need to have as a rabbit farmer. At least this nail box gives your kids a little shelter when they want, like after giving birth inside here. It gives your kids a little like warm inside here. So maybe if your female rabbit does not pull out her fur, does not remove her hairs when she wants to give birth, you just put a little cloth inside here, so that it will at least help in giving the rabbit a little warmness, not too much cold will be there. Because when your rabbit just kindles on the wire, like on the wire mesh, like on the floor, the cold might be too much. Maybe it might be during the rainy season and the cold might be too much on the rabbit, so it might end up losing that kid. You know, those little ones, they don't really have hairs on them, so once they get cold, they do die off very easily. And also one of the next reason why your rabbit die few minutes after they give birth is maybe if the mother is not a good mother. If the mother is not a good mother, or maybe it's a first-time mother, when she's trying to eat her placenta, she might end up eating some of the rabbits. Yeah, she might end up eating some of the rabbits. Some of them, they don't really have this instinct that tell them, so, okay, look at this rabbit here. This one is alive, this one is dead. Maybe if she gives birth to stillborn, like few stillborns are rabbits that are born dead. Maybe she gives birth to like 7 kids, then let me just say she have one dead, then the remaining 6 are alive. When she's trying to eliminate that dead one, she might end up eating one of the ones that are alive, or 2 of them. So that is also one of the few things that kills the little rabbit, kids. So another thing that kills the little kids is poor record keeping. When I say poor record keeping, you'll be asking how does poor record keeping kills your rabbit. So if you are not really keeping a good farm record, you won't know when your rabbit wants to give birth. So you might just wake up in the morning and come to your hutch, and you see that the rabbit has given birth littered around. Maybe she does not see the nest box. Maybe you did not put the nest box early enough. Maybe you did not know that she's even pregnant. So she'll just litter around and maybe step on the kids might die. So you need to keep a very good farm record, so you know, okay, this rabbit is giving birth during this period. This rabbit is giving birth during this period. You know when to put in the nest box. You know when to put in the clothes, you know when to check the rabbit if it has given birth, because some of the rabbits do not pull their fur, like some new mothers, first time mothers, they do not pull their fur. So you know what to do for this rabbit and what to do for this one. That's why you need to keep a very good record. So some of the females are not good mothers, as I've already talked about that. Some of the females are not good mothers. They might give birth to kids and they will end up not breastfeeding them. So you need to force feed. This what they call force feeding. I have a video on my YouTube channel where I talked about force feeding and how to make a force feeding box. A force feeding box is very different from a nesting box. Nesting box is this type I just showed you guys. A force feeding box is very different. It's a smaller type where you put the rabbit inside, where you put the rabbit kids inside, then you just place the mother on top. I don't do the force feeding method whereby you hold the mother on your hand and put the kids. I place the mother inside the force feeding box so that the kids just suck. So one of also the next thing I'm going to be talking about is why kids die during weaning stage. You know, during weaning stage, that's when separating the kids from the mother. So most people separate the kids early enough, too early. Most people separate the kids at maybe not even up to 1 month. Most people separate up to 1 month. I don't advise separating your kids at 1 month. I advise 6 weeks. 6 weeks is the ideal time to separate your rabbit. By then they have started eating a little of solid food. They have started picking solid food. You know, when they are still small like that, eating the solid food, they will try to learn. Like if you separate them when they are not really good at eating the solid food, they might end up dying, because for you separating them before they will try adapting to the solid food that they just left the milk, it will be hard for them, so they might just die. So you need to keep them to 6 weeks before trying to wean them. And also when you want to introduce the solid food after weaning, you introduce it little quantity by little quantity, because they need to learn how to depend on those solid foods. You just left the breast milk and they need to learn how to depend on solid food. Another reasons why your little rabbits die is inbreeding. Inbreeding is a system whereby you crossbreed siblings together, like a brother and a sister, you breed them together. The outcome might be very weak, the kids might be very weak, so they might end up dying because their immune system cannot fight some few disease that comes to them. So you need to avoid inbreeding. When you are getting your rabbits, get them from a very good source. Make sure you don't buy the siblings. Make sure you don't buy a male and a female coming from the same mother. It's very, very important, because if you buy a male and a female coming from the same mother, it will give you issues. I had a friend who bought a male and a female from the same mother at the time, so he was losing his rabbits. So he did not even know that the rabbits he bought with it from the same mother. He was like, what's the problem? My rabbits are just dying. So I tried to tell him to change the male, maybe taking his female to another person's male. So he tried it, and his female took care of all the kids. All of them survived. So that's when he now knew that they were from either the same mother or they were like brothers. So I'm going to be talking about what kills the mature rabbit. There are really few things that kills the mature rabbit. No much things kill them. The thing you really need to take care of is what they eat. Keep a very clean cage. Make sure you maintain very good hygiene in your rabbit farm. Be careful of what you feed them. Don't feed them don't give them dirty water. Make sure you give them very clean water. Don't give them any kind of feed you find. Make sure the feed you are giving them is for them. So another thing that really kills them is also bloating. Some few sicknesses like bloat, I talked about in my previous video. So you need to check my previous video and talk about bloating. Also predators also kill them. Predators like cats, dogs, and human beings are also predators also. So you need to be careful of how animals are in your compound. Maybe if you have dogs in your compound, there's nothing wrong with it. Your rabbit will be used to those dogs. But if you are just having dogs that comes around, it might come and destroy your rabbit cage and maybe eat your rabbit, because dogs are very aggressive sometimes, like the local dogs that used to walk around. You need to be careful of it. That's why I try as much as possible to raise my cage a bit up so that in case of all those things, although my compound is fenced too, recently one of my friends told me that dogs ate most of his rabbits, so you don't need all those things to happen to you in your farm. So you need to be very, very careful. And also predators like rats also kill the little ones. Rats also eat rabbits little kids, so you need to be very, very careful. For those of you that are not using rat proof cage like mine also, this cage is not rat proof at all. So I used to set traps around, like if you check here, I used to set it every night. The thing is to catch rats, so you need to be setting that you'll not be having rats around. So thank you guys. If you do find this video helpful, please do what to like, subscribe, share this video to other rabbit farmers so that they will also gain from this video. And if you are a returning subscriber, you are highly welcome. Thank you so much guys. Do have a nice day.